Dancehall made her a star and a queen at the turn of the 1990s.
If you know your
Today, nearly 30 years later, Carlene DHQ remains one of the most potent brands in dancehall. Carlene comes to talk her latest exploit and brings with her Sandra-Lee, a major creator of the style and fashion that helped define the genre. Who is this artist?
Who you love never love you in return.
Well, he is of Onsound Mynd. Yes, Onsound Mynd. And he will be here to tell us who he is.
And I pray.
These are trying times for dancehall king Beenie Man, who is at home resting after passing out at his mom's funeral last weekend. King, you and family are right now in our thoughts and prayers. Condolences once again, and we will share a live birthday celebration you had right here on our stage, sir, that many of our fans watching right now will be seeing for the first time. And we hope that you too will enjoy this recall of those moments. This week's Top 10 Trending Countdown and more, all coming up right here on our stage. Welcome to the show, everyone. I am Winfred Williams. We'll be back.
On stage, so much more than entertainment.
And now, top 10 trending songs in Jamaica, courtesy of YouTube.
Masigo featuring Shensia with Silver Tongue Devil starts off her countdown this week at number 10.
No matter what, you can be slick with that talk. If I'm willing, I will let you know.
While Intense with No Long Talk takes the number 9 position. Top Ranking by Skilly Bang is this week's number 8 track.
Top ranking, a bad man thing, yeah.
And His Crocodile Teeth is number 7.
This is his side, then you know crisis. I'm not doing cool like we.
Reggae Cypher by BGG featuring Beenie Man, Known to Killer, Coffee, Shensia, and CJ Liquid is this week's number 6 video.
The kind of nervous, what they me do the verses. Me I wonder if a baby can love us all them curses.
And starting off our top 5, Intense with Gun Idiot.
Speed, show no mercy nurse, could have helped them driving nurse.
While Stalk Ashley goes incognito with Alkaline at number 4.
Come closer, I'm dying to know. Are you at this party at all?
Javelani and Eastside's Ritical team up on Murder at number 3.
Everything I go connect, let me tell you point blank. Head I what me I lack, if me catching my shot.
Ragging King sings about the glue at number 2.
My girl, I love what you do. Just keep on doing.
And this week's number 1 is a Squash with Still a Room.
Everything I feel me name them call. Tell them some firm and on the wall.
All right, so our one-on-one with Kiva last week was a rating smasher. The response is overwhelming. And right now we'd like to share some of them with you right here and to implore you to go to our on-stage TV YouTube channel and watch it if you haven't seen it before, okay? And stay right here on stage. Still to come, the man of Onsound Mynd, the dancehall queen, with 3 new accolades that you'll be hearing about for the first time. And later, a celebration live with the king of the dancehall right here on our stage that you may be seeing for the first time. Stay with us, we'll be back.
On stage, so much more than entertainment.
Who is this artist? It's funny how he's of Onsound Mynd and made a record that sticks with you after hearing it for the first time. Right here, right now on our stage, Onsound Mynd. welcome, Mynd. Listen, man, listen. The corona is preventing us from handshake, blessings and things. So welcome, sir, again.
It's a pleasure being here.
Let's start with your name. Explain the name for us.
Onsound Mynd. All right. To be honest, Winford, when everybody hear the name, them gravitate to it. The name always, them say the name stand out, but at the same time, them always, I think me as some mad person or something, you see me, but that's not the case. Yeah, the name literally mean like a musical mind, Onsound.
Okay.
Understand? Yeah.
This guy's actually O-N.
O-N instead of the U-N. I
Okay.
replace the Y, I also replace the Y, you know, the I in the mind with a Y. So I spell it O-N-S-O-U-N-D-M-Y-N-D. So it's like a completely different word.
All right, so you want to tell us about how did you get here? Now, this song is already to me
Okay.
a song that is just playing in my head. Is that happening to some of the people who have heard it so far?
All right, to be honest, I get some great response from this song.
Yes.
I get some great response. You understand? Everybody will hear the song, love it. Them catch it word by word in like the first time they hear it. You see me? And now I go around Winford, I never really expect this big response off of the song. I know it's a good song still, but I never really know it this powerful, to be honest.
Well, stick a pin right there because I'm sure people are curious. So let's go to it. Let's give them a full taste of it.
Me looking at them eyes and me see what me see. Me know say that I hate, me know that I envy. Don't know all the ones them were knowing on me, but them still need me strength so them are friendly. Know that girl they don't lie, I know that boy they don't real. I know that fool they are me enemy, but them don't know one about me. It's funny how who you love never love you in return. It's funny how who you trust are them first one dish you dirt. It's funny how the same people you stand for stand aside and watch you get conquered. It's funny how the same one you give your strength, don't want you get stronger. My heart cry every time when me think about it. One night, one kind on a hypnosis. I must the mount a rum, the mount a red rose lip. Make these homies transform so. We enemies, we know our friends when we grow with. Yeah, one same friends, but me set to stay hear from old. Just a notice, why me observe the ones, then me keep it close. Baby, me know you're not the faithful type. The love of my life, me keep you warm all night. And me say, know you are foe in disguise. But with them no know, me know how them a hide. And me know that girl, they don't lie. And me know that boy, they don't real. And me know that fool, they are me enemy. But them no know what about me. It's funny how who you love never love you in return. It's funny how who you trust are them first one dish you dirt. It's funny how the same people you stand for stand aside and watch you get conquered. It's funny how the same one you give your strength, no why you get stronger. Me tell Naki said the struggle don't come with a name, but the struggle come with a lot of ear campaign. Enough of them quick to sell you out for the gain, but the whole of them losing at the game. Me know every roof wet whenever time it rain. Today I'm my hurt, tomorrow your pain. And you see you when I remember when the move make me detect the blame. You need for tech and walk down in memory lane. And when me think she different, she and them girl they all the same. Because me give her all me loving and still she complain. Oh God, my girl, me think say you coulda tame is a different meds now your brain. Yeah, me know that girl they don't lie. I know that boy they don't real. I know that fool they are me enemy. But them no know what about me. It's funny how who you love never love you in return. It's funny how who you trust are them first one dish you dirt. It's funny how the same people you stand for stand aside and watch you get conquered. It's funny how the same one you give your strength, no why you get stronger.
Funny how. That's the title of the song, and it is a song that I think is going to do very, very well. It's already doing well, but I think it's going to do way more, this song. So how did you get here? What's your walk to this point in your career?
All right. First met Bloodline on IG. Yeah. And from there, we got acquainted. I introduced a few songs to him, and then,
yes.
you know, I'm kind of like the thing, isn't it? I like the energy. From first, I see the excitement, isn't it? And from there, we get to meet Frankie, the owner of Frankie Music. Start doing a few work at Frankie. And from there, we moved to Sean Izza. Funny how rhythm was built by Sean Izza, produced by Junior Bloodline. Okay.
So it's your first official recording, your first...
Not my first official recording still, would say like...
But that's your best buzz, right?
Yeah, the best one so far. Yeah, it really, I open the doors to them right now. I feel like, say, oh, time to take on the world now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what do you have ready for the world?
All right, I have a few things ready right now. You know? Some things I feel like, say, yo, I'll go as hard as Funny How, or even a bit harder. Songs like I Know. So the concept a bit similar to Funny How, but still different. And another song like Let's Learn. Then a few combination with me and Yannick.
Yannick the Diva?
Yannick Curvy Diva.
Curvy Diva,
yeah.
Yes.
And Girl, Shanique Brown.
Shanique Brown, yeah. Girl?
Girl, that's her artist name, Girl.
Yes.
Yeah, well, man, I have lots of combination I work on right now. I tell you some unique type of music.
Okay.
You see me?
Yeah, well, we know her. She used to be with us right here on this stage, in this stage. Not on the stage per se, but she used to work with us.
Okay.
Yeah, so we know her, and we wish her well. Your journey to now, over what period of time?
Well, I've been doing music for about 15 years now. From primary school, right back to high school, through community college.
So you were known as a special talent since school days? In school you were known
school days.
As a singer?
Both a singer, DJ, and a young engineer at the same time, because I voice myself and I voice my friends them on. We have built rhythm, we just have the music overall. We never have a full concept of the thing in it, isn't it? But we have the love for it, and we have the ear for the music, you understand? So eventually we're growing at the thing, isn't it?
So you say you don't have the full concept of it. What does that mean?
No, at the time.
At the time?
At the time, we never have a full concept.
Because some people who bust and are out there don't have that. A full understanding of how it works and how big they can be. A lot of our talents could be way bigger, financially and otherwise, in terms of reach and impact globally.
Yeah, man, understand.
But the understanding of the business of music is sometimes on the back burner over the personal ego and everything else, the girls and the cars and the hype, and not the commercial success and the impact globally that will cement you forever and ever in this business of music.
I'm not going to say we perfect, still. Isn't me what? I have a aim.
Yes.
And me tell myself, say, until I get 1 or 2 Grammy or even more, I don't feel I'm ready to slow up yet, isn't it? So that's my aim.
Yeah, man. Well, my brethren, that comes with a lot of discipline.
A lot of hard work.
Yeah, man. Hard work, discipline,
understand.
focus. So, go back to your community now. You were born?
All right. I grew up in Boys Content, between there and Old Harbor, sometimes in Spanish Town. St. Catherine our place still, so we're all over St. Catherine growing up, isn't it? I even lived in the Winnie Park for a period of time.
Same.
Yeah.
And your family?
I have 4 other brothers. I have 3 sisters, you understand? Some of the time, all the way in the same house, you understand?
Stable in terms of parents, father, mother in there?
Yeah.
Are they proud of you?
Yeah, man, I'm really proud of them.
Support you in your venture?
100.
100.
Father from high school, I give my money for go studio, everything. Is it because when I go around, I have a real supportive father.
Okay.
And he believe in everything I'm doing, isn't it?
And
sometimes when I go around, kind of troublesome still, isn't it? Sometimes. Back then anyway still, but we grow up and understand certain things.
You straighten out now?
Yeah. More
I hope so, my friend.
More focused on the vision.
You'll be crazy if you're not straightened out right now.
Yeah.
Because you've got, you can't take your eye for this. Got enough man to look for this.
Yeah.
The moment, the break, the sound, and some live until they're old and never really find it. And you found one. But it doesn't stop there, because now the challenge is to follow through,
Yeah, believe it, I think I have many others in Ferd.
The material piled up and recorded. Because that's what matters
we have a few properly set songs.
Yes.
Yeah, ready for release anytime now, you understand? I want to do something good for Jamaica music industry, you understand? I want to bring it back to the farmer glory, you understand? But every international artist want to do a collab with that yard artist, isn't it?
And team stable?
Production team up, because I work with Frankie Music.
Could you give us a little piece of something, just freestyle something for us right now?
Okay. Looking at them eyes, I see what I see. No, I say that I hate, me know that I envy. Don't know all the ones them who know in a way. Them still need me strength, so them act friendly. That girl, they don't loyal. And me know the boy, they don't real. And me know the fool, they are me enemy. Them don't know one thing about we. It's funny how who you love never love you in return. It's funny how who you trust are them first one dish your dirt. It's funny how the same people you stand for. Stand aside and watch you get conquered. It's funny how the same one you give you strength, you get stronger. In your mind you think me don't know. In my mind me laughing at you. Meanwhile me I show them real love much more than them deserve. But me I hurt them with my hands. Me I make them conscience do the work.
So that's it, my friend. Simple like that, But as we say, we'll leave the rest until you come again, Reggie. Much respect. And it's great to meet you, sir, and congrats on your success.
Likewise, my general.
Bless love.
Thanks for having me.
Bless up. Well, there you have him right here. Funny how. Onsound Mynd on our stage. Stay with us. Still to come, the dancehall queen sharing new accolades. And later, a performance, celebratory performance right here on our stage with the king of the dancehall that you may be seeing for the first time.
On stage, so much more than entertainment.
Dancehall made her a star and the queen back in the early 1990s. Today, nearly 30 years later, Carlene DHQ remains one of the most potent brands in dancehall. Carlene comes to talk her latest exploits and brings with her Sandra-Lee Smith, a major creator of the style and fashion that helped define dancehall back then. Right now, right here on our stage, the dancehall queen Carlene and Sandra-Lee Smith. Ladies, welcome. So good to have you, Sandra.
Thanks. Nice.
Your debut on our stage.
Yes. Yes, and it's
Nice.
the first time on your stage. I'm so glad to be here.
It's great to have you. Okay, Carlene, so we have a number of things. A lot of things happening for you. A whole long list. But I want to start with the art exhibition that's happening right now in New York City.
Yes, it is.
And but first, let me just tell our audience a little about that.
Definitely.
That it's called No Gal Test, and it is by Akeem Smith, a Jamaican, I would say a Jamaican artist, whose work draws on posters and video archive of Jamaica's dancehall scene from 1985 through early 2000s. That's it. And it's happening right now at the Red Bull Art
Yes.
in New York City, right?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you're a big feature in that whole production. Talk about your role in it and
Yes,
how
I
did you
am.
get in?
Well, of course, I'm the dancehall queen.
Of course.
Gonna have an exhibition without me. Come on.
Oh, no gal test.
No gal test.
Okay.
You know, as always, if you're put in the light to be honored or, you know, being the feature person or image in anything that has to do with dancehall, that's a privilege one for itself.
Yes.
So when he reached out to me, this is something he's been doing over 6 years. He's been putting this stuff together probably way more than 6 years.
Yes.
And he reached out to me and reached out to Sandra and everybody who he has anything to sit, you know, state what it was. And I was like, wow, how old are this little pitney?
Yes.
He's, you know, like,
28 years old.
yeah, and I'm like, where?
And he's not related to you.
No, he's not. I met him through him doing this, putting
Yes.
this together.
It's touring, right?
Yes, it is. It's touring right now in the US. He's going, I think, Atlanta and then somewhere else. And he's looking on taking it to Europe.
Yes.
So,
So will you be making in-person appearances?
yes, I will be.
Oh, yes?
I will be.
To all
It's
the
because of-
destinations?
Not all, because, you know, I have my own things to do. And because of the coronavirus right now, why we're not there.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Sandra, you're in it.
Yes.
How do you feel about your work being exhibited in this big show, yeah?
Well, it's about time somebody put us out there, me and Carlene, to that extent, you know, because I'm Sandra-Lee, the movie star in the dancehall. And I attained that name from the selectors.
Yes.
So when Akeem reaches out to me, you know, it was so good because he get a lot of clippings from both of us. So he found out that we are two stalwarts of the dancehall. So he chooses us to represent that whole entire museum concept. And it's more of like an artwork. But what was he interested in was the era, me and Carlene era. So that is the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah.
Because we depicts dancehall.
Yeah.
You know, so when Akeem came to me about my entire life in the dancehall, I never reject him because it's about time somebody comes out and show who ruled the dancehall in that era. You know, God bless Akeem for that, you know. Not many people know much about me unless they are in the dance. You get me? So I thank him for that. So that is where how far it went with me in the New York Times and in the Vogue. So I found people coming up to me and said, Sandra-Lee, you're in the New York Times. I said, yes, I know. You're in Vogue. I said, yes, I know.
He has a vision, and I am, as I said to him many times, I'm really happy that, I mean, he was born in America, but he's Jamaican, because his grandmother is Mama Ouch.
Mama Ouch is his grandma.
grandmother. So
Yes.
he watches this, you know, era grow
So he's a child of dancehall.
Oh yes,
yes.
But he never lived it, in the sense that he was way too young to be in the dancehall.
Yes, physically, yes, but it's in his DNA.
But it's in
maybe conceived in the dancehall.
Yeah, possibly. And so I respect that he understands where he wants our history to be. He understands where he wants the culture to be. He understands that he wants this to be still living on even long after we're gone. You know, my grandkids or my great-grandkids would be like, oh, there's somewhere for me to go to see what my mother or my grandmother did. And like her too. So he didn't just highlight dancehall queen. He took up most of the influence that never got highlighted, as Sandra is telling you, and is now giving them their own light.
Okay.
So I'm not the only person who did what I did. I did it on a different level, but there was a makeup of what created the dancehall space back then.
You're a hairdresser, right?
Yes, I'm a cosmetologist.
Right. So you started. You're a fan of dancehall. You were one of the ladies out there wearing the fashion you were wearing.
I make dancehall what it is.
Yes, but you were actually modeling your own styles.
Here, all the girls in the dancehall. You have to come to Sandra-Lee.
If you never went to Sandra-Lee,
yes,
you're not going anywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, that's true.
It was in the Art of Downtown, and when you go there, you need an appointment, although it wasn't written down. So she would say, listen, come at 2, come at 4, come at 6.
Let me just take a moment here to remind people of what happened. It was a revolution at the turn of the 90s in dancehall.
Yes.
And the headquarters, the place where it is most exhibited, where it is live and in your face, was at House of Leo.
House of Leo.
Prior to that, dancehall for women was just a place they go and rent a tile, more or less, isn't it?
Not
before
really.
us. Before
you guys, yes.
Yes.
It was a rent-a-tile situation.
Yes.
Where men dominated.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
The men would run out in the video light, as it were.
Yes.
And they would be the stars of it. The dancer, the Bogles and these guys were running things back then.
Even before, it was just a man thing.
Man thing all the way.
Because the artists would come, the DJs, and the sound system selectors, they were the stars of the show.
Yes.
So it was just that a girl would be there because she's dancing with a man, or just there in her long linen outfit and whole heap of frills. And
so where did all that bravery now come from that you found and invaded and took over the video light, so to speak, in the dance?
Because I was just a young, creative person and knew I was sexy. And I just wanted to be different, which I was always different. So I just wanted to be different. And I wanted to be me being different. And I recognized that there was a space and a place for me.
And overloaded with confidence, obviously.
Totally overloaded. Yeah.
And Sandra, where were you in all of that?
How I fall in the dance hall now was the dress code. You want to see us, you have to come.
So you were hot and dressing hot before the revolution, so to speak?
Because the dancehall concept come from my mom. Growing up with your mom, seeing she keep dancing in the yard, and we are the little ones have to pick up the bottles and clean up. Mm-hmm. So we adapt that style. It was an income to feed our children. Big up my mom, Mama Lee.
So she was a dance promoter, your mom? She was
a dance. It comes from that section, my mom.
Same.
Great dance promoter. She used dance to feed us. As I say, was part of the income of feeding her 8 children too.
Yes.
So we growing up in it, we love it. We love it. So as we come of age, we indulge in it.
So were you there wanting to be out there in that video light, but it was a man-dominated thing, and wanted to go out, but were not allowed to because it was not the thing for women to do, or what?
Well, when we take it over, it becomes our world.
Yes, but how hard was it to take it over, to get to that point?
Well, it wasn't that hard. Because of our fashion, people start to gravitate to us, not looking at the man anymore. They are looking at us.
Run with the man them.
Yeah, they are looking at us. They are looking at me, the movie star. They are looking at dancehall Queen Carlene. So we make that connection. So what in that time, people had to pay to see us perform, pay to see us in our clothing.
Nice.
Our era that Akeem Smith is working with, it's more of a Grammy era for us in the dance hall.
Yes.
Call our dance hall the Grammy era.
I know.
You know, you want to see the best dressed in the dance hall. You have to come in the dance hall.
Everything.
Hairstyle, our nails, as you can see, we're still at it. You know. And that's why Akeem used the title No Girl Test.
Yes.
Because there was nobody to test us.
So once you guys walk into a dance, it's over.
When we
Everybody step back.
When we walk into a dance, it's action, light, camera. It focuses on us. And you have girls in America now, by watching the Jamaican videos, they come down to test us, but they couldn't test us because our clothes were so unique, so different.
Made for each event. From even Africa.
We're coming back then to
definitely.
Come with the hair.
Copying the style.
And we were now being compared like the Jamaican girl them will live down there nicer than the one them will live
they
afar.
can't believe us.
Yes.
They can't believe what they see, the fashion and the excitement and how people gravitate to us, you know?
So when it exploded worldwide, because music videos now, man like Beanie them come in now and Google them and music video and Meccan thing and the thing gone global.
Shaka Demus Implies was the real one for that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Murder She Wrote.
Murder She Wrote.
Gave me the highlight.
Yes, that was, because that was a mainstream hit song.
Yes, it was. And the video came with all the different girls and then the others came after.
Yes.
Because Shabo, who was a major star, did girls from overseas.
Yes,
He never used local girl in his beginning.
But he himself took Biggie's fashion.
He was wearing...
Yes, he was wearing Biggie's
to
fashion.
hip-hop.
Yes.
Yeah.
So were you getting calls from overseas to design things for them for hairstyling and so on?
Yes, definite. When it come on to the hairstyling, they came down to Jamaica to get their hair done by Sandra-Lee. You know, you want the helicopter, you want the crimps, you want the hot curl, every style, we got it.
Weren't you overwhelmed? Too much work? Too much pressure to deliver?
No, I couldn't be overwhelmed because I love it. Yeah, it's my trade and I love it.
So when Stinger come up holidays, weren't you like...
I'm on my feet up until 3 o'clock.
Yes?
Yes, they used to do Willie hair, all the crews hair, Buntley hair, and I started to do Scare Them hair also.
Oh,
where you get those
them,
colors,
the color hair,
blue and the yellow and the green, because that's also
them crew.
Packaged in the dance.
Elephant Man and knitting them, and yeah, I remember them. They were crazy. The glamour of dancehall now was being put on a stage in a competition called Dancehall Queen Competition.
No, that came way after.
Way after you alone running things.
Right. Way after, the clash was not against dancehall. I refused to clash dancehall against dancehall. So it was dancehall versus Uptown.
Oh, that was yes.
Uptown, they dubbed it, Uptown versus Downtown. I was fine with it. But it was dancehall versus Uptown.
So who won?
Dancehall.
Dancehall. Always.
So Uptown did that wear though?
Oh.
Foreign?
They just go up to our fashion.
That just was the norm. So you'd have, like, at the time, Erica Carr, who was Miss Jamaica World, I dethroned her. When she came out with her perfect body and mine all over the place, ended up, and she was like, strutting, and so we dance. So to present our fashion, we dance. Yeah. Then we had the see-through plastic. They couldn't test us.
So you guys were dancing, right? You had to be able to dance too.
Yes, you did. You had to be able to dance because that's what makes dancehall what it is.
So the Uptown girls weren't dancing? They couldn't dance?
They just didn't look right.
They don't look right. They look awkward.
I think they
look awkward.
Lack of fashion.
Yeah,
they lack of fashion because dancehall is all about fashion.
Remember, you used to have a lot of the Pulse models, the Spartan models, and they were for what they were for. But when you put them in the field of dancehall, it was a different story.
All right, let's move on now, Carlene. As I said earlier, lots of accolades for you at this time, and you were inducted in the Time capsule, which will be opened officially to the world in 2062. Your picture's in there as one of the influencers of this 100 years of Jamaica, the independent state.
Yes. Jamaica saw it fit to make sure that my input was not left untold.
Yes.
So history will again have me somewhere from my country now, not just from, you know, like an Akeem or a personal person. I want to big up Minister Bobsy Grange for that. Yeah. She made sure that, you know, my legacy will live on. So I didn't just work hard for no reason.
All right, so I'm going to take a break right here. And when we come back, we're going to talk to you, Carlene, about pudding and some other ventures that you're about to unleash.
Yes.
So let's take a break, and when we come back, Pudding by Carlene.
On stage, so much more than entertainment.
All right, so we're back with dancehall Queen Carlene and Sandra-Lee Smith, one of the icons, unsung heroes of dancehall, right here on our stage. But in this segment, I want to talk pudding. Carlene, the pudding is tempting right now. Tempting pudding on my stage. So it's dancehall Queen Carlene, sweet potato pudding.
Yes.
That's what it is. Take a look. Peter? Okay. So Carlene, what made you want to get into pudding of all things?
Well, I've been doing it a long time, Winford, because I used to make it for my dad, who's a vegetarian.
Okay.
So, you know, he always wanted something sweet that didn't have eggs or milk or butter or any of those things. Mm-hmm. So as a young girl, teenager, I'm always just trying to create things to give him to eat. And he was just in love with it. I don't remember anybody teaching me. I just kept doing it till I get it right. Mm. And I started to do it for my friends and family. 2017 at House of Dancehall, we used to have a Friday where I would sell the pudding at House of Dancehall. It took off, it was doing well. I had to go away. And then somebody else was making it, but they weren't interested in the person making it. So I came back, but things took off again and it was at pause. Now I'm at home, coronavirus changed the whole, and everybody's ordering the pudding. Because I have people who always order my pudding.
So they resurrected it? Friends and family?
Well, yes, my niece Ayana and Elijah, because they couldn't get to come. So they were like, no, you have to find a way to let me get my pudding.
Oh.
Yeah, she was like, come on. Ayana was like, because she lives in Indiana and Elijah is in New York. But because of the virus, the coronavirus, nobody. Yes. Right. So they were like, come on. Anyways, and other people kept ordering. I don't know if it's staying at home. It made them want more. And I'm there, and my other half said to me, come on, you don't have anything doing.
So is it vegetarian or it's optional?
No, it's vegetarian.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes. There is no eggs and milk or any dairy or anything of the sort. No artificial flavoring. It's all natural sweet potato. Yeah.
Apart from your family,
right?
Do you have customers overseas?
I just shipped off to England last week, and they got their order on Monday, and I had to go stay up all night working because I got a big order from England. Thank you, England. Canada, and of course the US.
Yeah?
So Pinky in New York, I send it to her and Mitzi, and they distribute. My sister in England, I send it to her, and Suzette, she distributes.
And here, Jamaica?
Here it's by aisle A76. You order through, and they deliver wherever you are. Yeah, so you go to my Facebook page, not Facebook, Instagram page, Dancehall Queen Carlene, place your order, and wherever in the world you are, it's sent. And as I tell you, aisle 876, they ship to, we actually have a German order coming up, so we'll see how it goes.
So Sandra, what about you? What you doing? You're still in styling, making dresses and
styling, and presently behind the arcade, Pernell Charles Arcade. Big up everybody at the Pernell Charles Arcade downtown. We say, you get me? And presently I'm still selling clothing, still doing hair, selling name brand clothes. It is stamped on me because when I go in the dance hall, if somebody see me in something, they said, okay, Sandra-Lee got it, we go down there and we get it. Whether it's for male, whether it's for women.
Everything you put on.
Yes, they want it.
And you're a mom, because your kids are here.
Yeah,
here in the studio, two girls.
Yes.
What are their interests? Are they interested
presently they just left from school. They both got all their subjects.
Yes, they're bright girls?
They are bright girls.
What are they aiming to do when they're
presently,
finished study?
I've noticed one I've taken on to hairdressing also, the whole cosmetologist and clothes area.
Nice.
So with these children now, you have to leave them in the mentality, what they want to do. You cannot force nothing down on them. And as you know, they're technology savvy, so they're doing their own thing, but what they are doing coming under business.
Okay.
Yes,
nice.
And I am so proud of them.
Oh, great. So Carlene, now your House of Dancehall.
House of Dancehall, which is now inside of Mecca, which is in
Marketplace?
Marketplace, yes, where Fiction used to be. That's where we are. The space is there to do different things. So it's Mecca is the name of the club, and now we have House of Dancehall. Thursday night so far is going to be House of Dancehall night. And of course, Sex and Dancehall, yes, still goes on there. We want to give away water. As you know, the rain has messed up.
Spring water.
Yes, natural spring water.
Yes.
Lifestyle dancehall spring water.
I know it. Been drinking it.
Yes, it's excellent. You can go to the website to see how you get it. So it's House of Dancehall on IG and Lifestyle Spring Water on IG to see how you can win. And even my IG page, House of Dancehall, Whirlwind Entertainment. We are here for the people. There's also going to be a Miss House of Dancehall. So it's in the making. I'll tell you when that is ready. We're doing a lot of things to help young entrepreneurs, young dancehall girls to be able to make money. So they'll see all the thing by following the page to know what and where.
Okay.
And of course, food is always needed.
Put in.
And Winford, you're going to taste this.
He's always willing.
Yes. So, I just want to thank Akil Stewart, who is from aisle 876, who saw my venture and came on board with me. All my supporters, all, the people who have been doing the work, to big up all who has supported me in terms of buying my puddings. And let me tell you, the entertainment industry, especially my dancers, have been very helpful in buying, promoting. Oh, Shibata, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed with the support of.
Well, it's out there. Your pudding has been talked about
and
all over the place.
It tastes good.
It's out there.
Yeah.
So,
And of course, I want to big up Cher, Luxury Doll for my hair, and Terry from FedEx. Oh my gosh, she's been a great help. She tells me when there is a discount, when they're having a special. Yeah.
How is the Dancehall King Beanie?
I think you might have to ask another thing.
Whoa.
You probably have to ask Crystal Davis. They just had their mother's funeral and he's fine. Let me be real, he's fine. Because he took her home from the funeral, so he's fine.
So he's doing all right. Because there's speculations about him going to the hospital.
No, he's fine. He didn't go to the hospital.
No, that's not true.
No, he fainted, but he didn't go to the hospital.
Right.
Because he took home Crystal after the funeral, Crystal Davis after the funeral.
What you call her? Crystal Davis.
So there is another Crystal in his life, so I have to be clear which one.
Okay. I see. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I have to be clear. Crystal Davis is different because, there's two Crystals. Well, I don't know if there is more, but she's Davis. My daughter is Davis, so.
Well, I think she was here when we did a celebration for him.
Yeah, she was when he did his
birthday right here on our stage.
Yes, she was.
So with that, I'm going to thank you, ladies, because that's next coming up. Right after this, a celebration that happened right here for the King, a birthday celebration. I think you'll be seeing it, a lot of you, for the first time, right? So make sure you stick around for that after the break.
Hi, Ryan.
All right, ladies, thanks so much.
Oh, thanks for having me.
I'm looking forward to when you come back, Sandra, with your own line. And Carlene, keep feeding us with good news, huh?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So we'll be back with the Dancehall King being celebrated right here on our stage, pre-COVID.
On stage, so much more than entertainment.
All right, so as promised earlier, in this time of grief for the King of the Dancehall, we would like to share with you a performance, a celebration of the birthday of the King, right here on our stage, that many of you will be seeing for the first time. Here we go.
Oh, na. Check it out. Eternal Father, bless thy land, guide and protect us with thy mighty hand. I beg you keep us free from evil power. Guide and protect us now, Chewy. Them bigger heads are cold. Jamaica, the whole of them must go now. Jamaica, we are do this for we own. Jamaica, we stronger than before now. Jamaica, oh na, who go a prison, who go a jail, who get arrested, who get bail, who want bail up and end up with a appeal. All Jamaican with the system, the big time passer we molest little girl and a man they will send the boy the email. We can't hold on scale, so why Jamaica have them bigger heads are cold. Jamaica, the whole of them must go now. Jamaica, we are do this for we own. Jamaica, we stronger than before now. Jamaica, hold on. One job. Tivoli people want answer about murder of them family member. But instead of uno compensate to a contemplate, uno please tell me what for. We want back road them from China. Uno tell me where the new bus park for. Cause get your youth them now get no work. Them tired for tell paper. Them bigger heads yeah. Oh, Jamaica, the whole of them must go now. Jamaica, we are do this for we own. Jamaica, we stronger than before now. Jamaica, check it out. Eternal Father, Bless Styler, guide and protect us with thy mighty hand. I beg you keep us free from evil power. Guide and protect us now to the darkest hour. Okay, this one is called Pool Party. Watch out. Me can't turn in my house cause my wife just a ding in my ears right now. Me want mad. Me peep through a fence and some one burger dog in my neighbor yard a go on bad. I'm more than 10 if I not 10,000 right now. Me I swear me can't add. Somebody gone with me car but me glad and a far car. Big pool party I go on next door. Well heap a gal in a bikini. And if you can't find me, me gone next door. So don't bother fret if you don't see me. Hush. The parties are next door, me gone. The parties are over there. Hush. To the girl, let me John. Big 10 string up on land. Could it? Jerk chicken in a pan. Whole heap of liquor in a hand. From the day me born, me never see them tight up clothes when them a girl ya got on. And that's why me like come bout ya when them a sit me a go on. Stop, the selector I find some soca. Every girl a carry on. A red wine me drink, me no buy club soda. Big pool party a go on next door. Well if a girl in a bikini. And if you can't find me, me gone next door. So don't bother fret if you don't see me. Hush. The parties are next door, me gone. The parties are over there. Watch out. Me never yet chat to me neighbor. None at all. But tonight me neighbor and me savior. Give me a call. Tell Ding tonight me is a raver. Scale the wall. Tell over Mars me no got no behavior. Cause tonight we all I go drink champagne till me frost. Every girl want wine from the Ross. Although me can't burn out a gas. Me walk on and me slippers and socks. Because people party a go on next door. Well if a girl in a bikini. And if you can't find me, me gone next door. So don't bother fret if you don't see me. The parties are next door, me gone. The parties are over there, me gone. Okay, now this is one of my next latest, and I gotta do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Come on, let's do this. Oh, Jordan! Oh, no. Tell them how we run road. All them attack and I go on. Tell them how we run. Can I see the hands in the air? Oh, tell them how we run road, you know. Tell them how we run road, you know. God send the bus driver. We run road. Hush. Want to say we run road. We run road. We run road. Tell them how we run road, you know. How we run road, you know. God send the bus driver. We run road. God send the cab driver. We run road. Tell them how we run road, you know. We run road. Tell them how we run road, you know. We run road. God send the white line. We run road. Hush. But the same officer, the year him no cross. That's alliance fast, scheme NSC fast. Red wine me have a chew in a film glass. And me chain them no brass, me at no pepper sauce. Sight alkaline, I behind mask. Logo in a shots, catch up on that. I grade me smoke the rasta bun grass. Every reload the pass, I yell me. Oh, tell them how we run road in. We run road. Tell them how we run road in. We run road. God send the bus driver. We run road. God send the cab driver. We run road. Tell them how we run road in. We run road. Tell them how we run road in. We run road. God send the white line. We run road. Hush. Every girl in the street I say a king she need. Cause some other boy a road them a real invalid. Me tell Gully Bob say me skin fi breed. And me tell CG say this year him fi lead. No man at all me no make bill me weed. Cause bad mind people a try cut me speed. Don't say that to somebody teach it. Me no need classes a judge a blessing me need. Tell them how we run road in. We run road. Tell them how we run road in. We run road. Ask the bus driver. We run road. Ask the cab driver. We run road. Tell them how we run road in. We run road. Tell them how we run road in. We run road. All right, I can't tell you. We run road. All patrol can't tell you. We run road. Me not just people, me not just people, me not just people, Let me see the answer. Oh, me figure you for your money when me have my own. Work hard for when me have find my own. You careless with your girl, she have my own. Oh, you my own. But I must see to me clean like a whistle. I want you want me sing zero. Now look a fool up your child out to tell me. When you move from here so you don't know me. Cause I'm sugar, I'm the one and only. Have a girl who want ride me like pony. General links, me no keep friends if 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, hold on the owner. Patricia and a hold them quarter. Then can't load these vehicles up to over. Them now want me to chua. Big gold chain on me Rolex a full of. Anyway me pass to me have the whole school. Last year girl get bent in. You was that. No matter what, to the full of cap, I must say to me clean like I was so much. Alright, you want me sing zero. Now look a fool, not to try to tell me. Then move from here so you don't know. Cause I'm sugar, I'm the one. Only have a girl one right with life. I want you dance. I run the street and the lane and round it. Will is the name of the cycle. The body that made them blind and they go for love. I don't know why this street they love it. When you dance there. Will still. And if you can't do the dance, you're in a handcuff in here. Remix. After me say we up and stay up, some boy can't sit down. Girl, this is no time for your wine and good now. We up and stay up at the dance, you do now.
Okay, Beanie, you're still in our thoughts and in our prayers. Get better, my brethren, and much respect. And that's our show for this week. Winfred Williams, on behalf of all of us, thanking you for joining us, and do join us again next week for more On Stage.
Well, it's a party vibes and a party time. Everybody wave for no hand one time. Party vibes and a party time. Everybody wave for no. Take it up. Right now, me there up on stage. Saga. Clean, call me, babe. Saga. Me just swallow shade. Yeah. Kids them there, them brave. Sure. Bless who gone down in a the grave. But on my birthday, me no slave. Yeah. Everybody who know wave for no one, cause tonight me not behave. Cause I must to me clean like I was so much. I got to me sing zero. Now look up, nothing try to tell me. Oh no more from me, so you not know me. Cause I'm sugar, I'm the one and only. I'm a girl who ride me like.
Thanks for watching our video. Please click subscribe and be on our stage anywhere, anytime, always.